Grabbing the ball between the hands, we're bending the knees, bending the back, the spine. Reach forward, press the ball forward. And come up, lift the ball, and back extension. Looking to the ceiling, looking up. The back. Reaching forward, shoulder blades away from each other, feeling a stretch in the upper back. And we come up and we stretch. Now the ball goes back. We pull the ball to the sides and we open, pull on the ball, open the chest, lift the arms. And now let's place the ball between the knees. Feet are parallel. Interlacing your fingers behind your head. We keep the straight back. We bend the knees. We come down into a squat. And up again, squeezing the ball, squeezing the glutes as we come up. We go down and squeeze. And 3 and squeeze. Keep your elbows open, shoulders away from the ears. Constantly pushing those shoulder blades down. Pressing the feet down, feet are parallel, run. And down and up. 2 more. And 1 more, we stay down and we press the ball. Press and press. Press and press. And 5. Press until you break it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it pressed. And come up, take the ball, place it on the floor. And both your heels are gonna go on it. Small V position of the feet. Yes. Come back. Peut-être Marie, il faut que tu la gonfles un tout petit peu plus, je sais pas. As long as your feet are elevated. Hein? Tant que les talons sont élevés, c'est bon. Inhale here and exhale. Bend the knees and go down and up. Pressing on the 10 toes. Go down, 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 down. A bit more, ladies. A bit more, a bit more. And up. Keep your back straight and up. Awesome. And down and up. And down and up. Don't use momentum too much. I don't know if that's the case, Miria. And down and up. Inhale down, exhale up. 2 more. And 1. And up. And 2. Stay down and pulse for 8. And slowly up, opening the legs to the side. Let's bend, side bend in each direction. Grab the ball, bend the knees. Come up. And we side bend fully. And come back. Same side. And back. Changing side. And back. And exhale. And back. Now we bend one knee, making sure that knee is over the ankle. We pass the ball under the leg and we come up, and we pass the ball under the other leg and come up. So we've got one ball, one leg that's straight, one leg that's bent. Opening the legs wider. Plus écarter les jambes. Wider legs. And up. Lean forward. That's it. Making sure you're breathing. One more on each side. And we stay down and we pulse on that side. Pulse and pulse. And come up and we pulse on the other side. And up. Now we pivot towards the front of the mat. Ball up, hips press forward, back heel lifted, and we go down. As we go down, we pass the ball under the leg, and we come up. Good. And we go down. Try to not move your torso. You don't want to bend. Just pass the ball through the tip of the fingers, but keep the back straight. Very good. And down and up. Change side. And change. And change. And last one. And we change leg. Big step back. Back heel lifted. All over the head. Inhale. We go down. We pass the ball. And up. And down. And up. Go down sufficiently so you don't have to move your torso. Bending the knee and straightening it. Straighten the leg. Have a break. And down and up. Changing side and up. And 4 and up. 3 and up. And last one. And up. Both legs back, shaking the legs. Walking back to the back of the mat, placing the ball in your belly. Keep your chest open, pressing the ball down. Inhale and exhale, flexing the neck, the upper back, the middle back. Now we bend the knees. The ball stays between your thighs and your belly. Fingers behind the head, interlaced, elbows to the side. We lean forward, rest as we exhale. Inhale, lift the chest up, feeling the back working. Inhale here and exhale down. Make sure you're bending the knees. Inhale, chest lifted, elbows to the side, and exhale. Lean forward. And again, inhale, up, straightening the arms overhead, and circle, and circle, and 3, and 4, and we reverse the circle, using the whole range of motion, squeezing your shoulder blades together as the arms go back, And last one. Now straighten the legs. Take the ball in your hands, place the ball on the floor, and bend one leg after the other, rolling the ball away, and changing leg, and change, and again. Now let's pause and twist on the side of the straight leg. Twist, opposite hand on the straight leg. Inhale back to center and changing. And back down. Let's now put the knees down. We are on all fours here. The ball is down. We're going to place the back of the hand on the ball and lean down. Feeling a stretch in the shoulder, in the back of the arm, side of the arm, upper body, upper back, and a twist in the chest. Straight arm. Coming back up. And again, same side, same side. And we change side. Back of the hand and straighten the arm. Shoulder down on the mat. And come up. And to the side. And come up. Now let's come onto our knees. Pressing the hips forward. Pubic bone aligned with the hip bone. Ball in the hands, straight arms. We lean back. Pass the ball behind. And come up. Lean back, pass the ball on the other side. And back. Feeling a stretch in the thighs. Lean back a bit more. And back. And again. Change side every time. And other side. 2 more. And 1. And 2. And let's sit on the floor. Bending the knees, feet parallel to each other. 1 fist distance between the 2 feet. Placing the ball just behind the sacrum. Squeezing it there. Now straight back, arms forward. Inhale, exhale, tilt your pelvis posteriorly. Lean back on the ball. Inhale here and exhale back. And again, inhale and exhale. Pressing your belly button in and up. Inhale and exhale back. Try to come back in a flex position with a round back. And down. Now stay here. Stay down. And pulse. Pulse. Squeeze your abs. Subsequently lifting your chest back in a round back. And squeeze and up. Squeeze and up. You should feel your abs burning. Squeeze and up. Squeeze and up. It's not about the head. It's not about the shoulders. It's about the abs. And now let's lift one leg. Squeeze and down. Lift the other leg. Pulse up and down. And pulse and down. Keep that flexion in your back. Now let's see if we can lift both legs up. And pulse for 5. Pulse. 5. Legs down, feet down. And let's come up. Grab the ball. Ball in the hands. Arms forward. Inhale and tilt the pelvis down. Now open the chest. Ball is in the hand, the back hand. Place the ball on the floor in the corner of the mat and roll back and back and 3 and 4. Lower your shoulders. Squeeze your abs and stay down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up, change, open to the side, place the ball in the corner of the mat and roll back. Squeeze your abs as you roll. It's an oblique exercise. Keep your head lifted, shoulders away from the ears. Keep the feet and the knees where they are. 3 more. And 2. And 1. And stay for 5, 4, 3. Relax that shoulder. 2, 1. And up, all the way up. And we go very slowly, all the way down, vertebra by vertebra. Leaning and lying down in the middle of the mat, lifting one leg at 90 degrees, the other leg at 90 degrees, placing the ball between the feet. Excellent. Let's see if we can tap the toes down to the mat and up. Challenge here is no movement in the lower back. Squeeze your abs in and up. Pelvic floor muscle as well. And tap and lift. Squeeze it before you move and feel the difference. And up. Squeeze and tap. Lift the feet and release. Squeeze, tap, lift the feet and release. And again. 3 more. And 2. And 1. And open the arms to a cross. Palms facing the ceiling. We're going to lean to one side, lifting one hip of the mat. Inhale and exhale back to center. Leaning on the other side. Inhale and exhale back. Sur le côté, Marie, regarde. Inhale. There you go. And exhale back. Both shoulder blades on the mat. Les deux omoplates bien ancrées au sol. Inhale and exhale back. And again, 1 more on each side. And back. And to the side. And back. Excellent. Now we straighten one leg. Bending the other. And we change. And we change. Now interlacing the fingers behind the head, lifting the head and chest up, and we continue with the legs. Pointing the toes. Keep that chest lifted. And change. And change. Hold. Twist on the side of the bent knee. Adding some oblique work. And change. And change side. And change again. And again. Controlling the ball between the feet. Making sure you're breathing fully. Remember, it's not about the head. Lifting is about the earth. Activated, lifting the chest. Mind your neck. 2 more on each side. And 2. And 1. And 1. Well done for keeping the ball to the feet. For the ones who manage, take your knees to your chest and massage your spine from right to left. Now let's place the ball on the floor. 1 foot on the ball, 1 foot on the floor. That's it. Excellent. Juste un pied sur la balle. Inhale, arms alongside the body. And exhale, we press the ball down, lifting the hips up. Squeezing your glutes. And exhale down. Let's do this 3 times. You will feel the leg that's on the ball working so much harder. And come up. And down. Articulating the spine. Last one. Come up, press the ball down. Now continue to press as you roll it away. Straightening the leg and back. Continue to press as you roll and back. Feeling the back of the leg and the glutes working so hard. And back. Burning. 3 more. And back. And 2. And back. Lift the hips higher. And 3. Stay there and pulse the hips up. Pulse. Pressing on the other leg. Pressing on the ball. Press. Press. 2 more. 1 more. Bringing the leg back and articulating the spine down. Changing side. Inhale and exhale. Coming up, pressing the ball down. Back of the leg, glutes are firing. Inhale and exhale down. 2 more, keeping the chest open. Exhale, press the ball down, lift the hips. Squeeze the glutes and the pelvic floor and down. You really need to push on that ball to lift. Press and lift. Stay up. Squeeze your glutes up. Keep the hips in that level as you press and straighten the leg forward and back. 6 times. Pressing on that ball. And back. And 3. Keep the hips up. Close your rib cage down. No arching of the back. 4. 2 more. Keep the hips up. Lève les hanches un peu plus haut, Marie. Voilà. Et presse sur la balle. And keep the legs straight. Pressing on the ball and pulse. 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 3, 2, and 1. Bring the leg back and articulate the spine down. Now take your legs to your hands And we're gonna flex and point the feet. You don't need the ball actually. Press and point. Press and point. Flex, point. And now we circle the ankles. That feels nice. Using the whole range of motion as you pull the legs towards your chest. And feel a stretch, reversing the circles. Feeling a stretch behind the leg. Now we open the legs to the side and we balance from right to left. Now let's take the ball, place it behind the chest, just behind the shoulder blades. Interlace your fingers and stretch over the ball. Stretch over. Open the elbows to the side. Open the rib cage as you breathe in. And stretch all the muscles in the front of your torso, of your chest. Now let's turn around. Let's go on all fours, placing both knees on the ball. Hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread. Knees together and lifting the feet up. So we're balancing on the ball. Point the toes back. That's it. Now roll the ball towards your chest. Knees are lifted. The ball is underneath the feet and back to the initial position. And again, flexing your spine and back. And flex and back. And 5 and back. We do 10. This is an ab exercise. Your shoulders are not moving. 2 more. Knees to your chest. Lifting your knees up. 1 more. And we come off. Now we lie down. Ball in the hands, arms overhead, opening the legs to the width of the mat. Tip of the nose is in contact with the mat. And we inhale, lifting the ball up, the arms, the chest, passing the ball at the back, grabbing the size of the ball as we lift and lift the chest, lift the arms up, feeling a stretch at the back and an activation in the whole of the back, lifting the legs up. Imagine I'm just behind you, pulling your whole body towards me, lifting the arms up and slowly down. We don't need the ball anymore. Place it to the side and slowly come up. Hips up. Flexing the feet, lifting the knees, coming up into a half rolling position, bending one leg after the other. Fully inhale, fully exhale as you feel the stretch behind your legs. Now let's twist onto the straight leg. Reaching the fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale back to center. Changing side. Long neck here, shoulders away from the ears, no tension anywhere in the neck or the shoulders. Inhale back to center. And let's round the back. Bend the knees, come up vertebra by vertebra. Very slowly till the blood comes away from the head, the rest of the body. Very gently, vertebra by vertebra. All the way up. Well done.